teachers should not be treated as slaves. It's wrong. As a teacher, you are a leader. The classroom is your constituency. Lead well. All right. Welcome back to this edition of the Teacher Series. I know you are still there. A wonderful teacher. God will bless you. The work of your hands will not be in vain. Yes. All right. You see, sometimes I begin to wonder, is there any other profession? I mean, it's all over the world. No, I've not been all over the world. In this part of the world, let's just use our own setting, that is more involving, in terms of interacting with lives than teaching. Please mention. I want to hear you say it, or even mention them. There is none. There is no other profession that is more directly proportional to dealing with lives, bringing transformation, bringing a change in behavior. That's the essence of learning. There's none. Alright. So today you're welcome. Today we are dealing with something very important. In fact, everything about teaching is important. Yes, we're looking at the creative teacher. Oh yeah. The creative teacher. Every teacher should be creative. Every teacher should be able to manage the dynamism of teaching. There are so many dynamics. There are so many changes. There are so many interpolations. You are there in teaching profession. So as a good teacher, you should be able to be creative. In this part of the world, I don't know, there's something in our gene. Maybe it's in it, or we're born with it. And that's the issue of creativity. Being able to use your imagination. That's what they define it as. Being able to use the available resources. The available space to produce something out of what is seemingly or looking like nothing. That's creativity. And that is one of the qualities of our God. He's a creative God. That is why everything you see today came out of nothing. So being able to use your imaginative ideas, your thinking, your skills to be able to offer solution in this work of teaching. There are many problems in teaching, and sometimes the answers may not be in book. Some answers you need to look at the peculiarity of your environment, the class you're dealing with, because the method you use in class A may not work in class B. Yes, because of some other factors that are not equal. They say all things being equal. All things cannot be equal, and they are not equal, and they have never been equal, and they will not be equal. Alright? So you have to now use your sense organs to censor to be able to take an x-ray of your environment, your students, your pupils you're dealing with, to be able to come up with something that will work. It's like an experiment, an experimental attempt to offer solution to the challenges within your reach. Alright, so we're creative. If you look at the African setting, there's this group of people that are very creative. Mothers. I respect our mothers much. Mothers in this part of the world, to be a mother is by experience. It's not a title. It's not a coronation. You're not crowned mother. It's by experience. By the things you go through, motherhood will evolve out of your life. I don't know, I've experienced this also. Yeah? Have you seen a mother trying to create jollof out of white rice? Yeah. You know, when the stew is finishing, some children can be, they are stew lickers. I don't know how to. Please, in case you are watching me from outside this part of the world, when I mean stew lickers, those that can they consume stew a lot. That's what I mean. Yeah, the rice is still there in the pot, and then the stew is finished, almost finished, getting to an end point, the 0 point. So when the mother comes, and then tomorrow is school in the morning, and these children must go to school with lunch in their lunch box. Oh, they want to do creative one in 3 minutes. Before you could say Jack Robinson, before I finish taking my bath and come out from the bedroom, you will suddenly see the white rice becoming jollof. That's creativity. It's called improvise. Using the little thing available, to offer hunger solution. At that point, there is hunger already. The children must go to school. It's already 8. What happens? The woman will just transform the jollof, the whites, to become colored. Yeah, that's creativity. So, as a teacher, you're supposed to be creative. Sometimes they tell us, our proprietaries and directors of schools, they tell us, you see, you as a teacher, you have to go out of your way. I don't know if you're in the school system. That's a common language. Please go out of your way to show these children learn. That means go out of the book. That's the meaning, yes? Out of which other way? There's only one way now to learn. There's only one way to teach. Yeah, the class, the textbooks, the lesson notes, the workbook. But which other way now? They say go out of your way to ensure that. That means you should make an improvise. They're telling you to utilize your. You see, we may not be able to have all the resources needed for teaching and learning perfectly around us. Of course, there have never been a perfect system. We are only working towards perfection. You understand? In terms of system-wise, there have not been a perfect system. So there could be maybe lacking one or two things around you that could. Sometimes teachers will tell you, well, it's not my fault. If the school cannot provide this after I came here to teach, they can provide all these materials and then get this in ready. Then the lesson remains like that. No, that would be wrong. You are simply telling us that you are not a teacher. Yes, you are a hireling. You had me right. A teacher is not a hireling. You should be able to lay down your life for this profession. It's a calling. Yeah, it's a calling. It's a divine calling. So, if you want to actually maybe carry out a practical, it's common. Yeah, some schools they are trying. It's not really easy. Let's be frank with you. It's not easy. You understand? As a teacher, you need to, do everything within your reach to make sure that these children learn. There's no lapse. There's no hole. There's no lapse anywhere. You cover up the gaps around you. Yes, that's what you should do. That's one of the traces, the mark of a passionate teacher. Be passionate about your job and profession. Okay. Now, for instance, and then you want to teach. And they say you want to teach possibly you want to teach computer. Let's just computer for example. And the school don't have a computer unit system yet around you. What do you do as a teacher? You can, if you have one at home, you can bring it. Yes, you can bring your laptop to school. Don't say no, they must buy me. If they don't want to buy this, then the lesson hang. You're hanging the life of these children on hanger. No, check it. Even you. There are many occasions that you were taught with improvise is everywhere. Sometimes you are going on the road as a creative person. There are kept passing and bus, you decide to trek. That's creativity. You're trying to manage your little resource. Yes, use your legs, you trek. It's creativity. That's using your imaginations, using your thinking, using your ideas to help your life, to help yourself. So in the same manner, translate the same thing to the classroom. It's not different. If you have a laptop, bring it. If you can borrow one, please do. Yes, Make phone calls. They buy me credit. So sometimes when you hear this kind of story, you begin to wonder, where are these ones coming from? That's the big question. Where are they coming from? Do they have passion for this? How much credit will you make a call to get a system for the school just for that day? Just for a day. We're not saying dash the school. Even if you dash the school, it's still good now. It's not a bad one. Yeah. We have seen teachers who will buy things, materials, and they give to the school. God will bless you. God will bless you. You think they won't get a reward? There's a reward for it. Yes, there's a reward. There's a reward. It may not be from the school authority. Of course, there's a reward coming from even God himself. Yeah. So, you could borrow if you have the means. You can also want to hire. You can equally bring ideas, suggestions to the school and say, please, the school principal, please, or headmistress, I'm thinking that this practical is very crucial. Can we go this way? Not just this laissez-faire and I don't care attitude. No, it shouldn't happen. You can do these things and get the lesson passed across the children. This is our tomorrow. We need a continuity among ourselves. So we'll continue in this series briefly. Be back shortly. Stay tuned. Alright, I'm back. So, we're talking about the issue of creativity. So, creativity is what defines, or what distinguishes, or what separates, or what dichotomizes. Yeah, that differentiates, that factorizes between a core teacher and a hireling. In this part of the world, you need to be creative. Yeah, you must use improvises as the demand arises. Yes. No, we're not saying that everything you improvise for everything. No, there are other things could be. For there's no how in the school you don't have other things. There could be one or two, things lacking here and there. Let me say you're teaching agriculture and you need to have a hoe as a sample, and there's no hoe in the school. And you have a neighbor that have one. My dear, go and borrow. Come on, go borrow. Stop that, your guy. Stop that then getting and posing, go and borrow one. Bring it to the school and teach. You see, when you are doing like this, at times, it will give the school owners the impression that you love what you are doing. Though the pay may be small. Yeah, the pay may be small physically, but you love what you are doing. You love what you are doing. So teachers should be creative. You see, I had this story about a teacher, that was trying to teach the class the dangers of anger, animosity. I don't know whether you are still having one there. It will change you. It will kill you. It's a poison. When I heard this story, I said, wow, this is a creative teacher. Very creative. You know what happened? The teacher told the students and said, when coming to school tomorrow, come with tomatoes. Fresh tomatoes. Use a nylon bag, cellophane bag, and put the tomatoes there. And they were saying, Auntie, sir, how many tomatoes are we to bring? Said, bring the number of tomatoes that shows the number of people you hate in the class. This is a creative teacher talking. I mean, this idea it can only come from a teacher. Yeah, a teacher that has a calling. This person might have sat down and think and then got Rema. In this teaching work, there is Rema. Yes, you can be your own, and then you're thinking about your class, thinking about a solution, thinking about a challenge, and suddenly, as you are lying down, sitting down, you see divinity dropping information, quality one, dropping them in your heart. and you are waking up in the morning to apply them, you see it working. We have had stories, no, real stories, testimonies of teachers that found themselves in the same situation and they got revelation. Yes, because their mind and soul, teaching, we said, is a thing of the heart. It's not a thing of the head. Yes, it's not about X, Y, Z. No, it's a thing. You have the heart to teach, to communicate information. So the next day, the children, they came to school with two. Some people came with 2. Some came with as much as 20. Kai, look at children. 20, 30. Some of them came with 5. That's to tell you the number of people they hate in their class. I don't know whether you hate that. How many people do you hate in your yard? So some people even hate the students. Some people hate parents. They hate the parents. And you're thinking, anybody you are the one doing yourself. Yeah? You are the one. Hatred is a poison. You are the one poison. And where you keep people you hate is in the heart. The heart is the beautiful garden. That's the garden of the Lord. Where God decorated, and then we can have relaxed mind and communicate with your maker. You are keeping them there. You are killing them and dumping them there. And then they got and said, okay, that's good. You 5, oh you 6, oh you 20. Yes, yeah, I hate 20 of my students, 20 of my colleagues in the class. So that's okay, that's fine. So what will happen, class? Please, you have to go with these tomatoes everywhere you go. Keep going, don't drop them. Keep going around with these tomatoes. Come to school with them tomorrow until whenever I say you should stop coming to school with them. They started going home with the tomato and they came back the next day with the tomato. And after a while, people that have up to 20 start complaining. This is becoming heavy. How could it? The thing is inconveniencing me. Say, no, it's not conveniencing. There are people you hate now. No, you should be inconveniencing them and not you. I thought that you are hating somebody, that they should be the ones that should be inconvenienced. So, see, they are inconveniencing. Before you don't know, they started getting rotten. Those who are having the things already spoiling, affecting their books. Some of them were already leaking, and it began to smell. So one day the teacher called them and said, yes, that is the danger of hatred. This is exactly what goes on in your heart when you hate a fellow child. No matter your reason. No, we can disagree. We know we can disagree. But let it not metamorphose into this devilish kind of hatred you can't forgive. We say, forgive and forget. Yes, you must forgive. You need to forgive. You know why? To help yourself. You're not forgiving to help the person. Even, yes, it's part of it. But you as a person, you are the one to forgive, to help your life. Yeah, some people are dying today. Nobody are dying hatred. Yeah, imagine somebody carrying 20 person. This is just, even 2 is enough to kill you. What people that even they hated the whole tribe. You alone, you hate the whole tribe. You hate the whole community. You hate the whole country. My friend, you are finished. You are dead. Though you are still alive, you are dead. How can you? What kind of human being are you? Huh? People didn't great. So the teacher now said, okay, that is the danger of hatred. So go and throw it away. And they were so excited. They became relieved. Uncle, thank you. Auntie, thank you. That is how it should be. When you do away with this hatred, you become free. Can you see? You will enjoy life. Imagine what will they enjoy? Imagine them carrying lunch. Maybe they are carrying spaghetti, carrying chicken inside that dirty tomato. Will they enjoy it? No. You will enjoy it. So when you do away with these things, you enjoy life. That's a creative. My God, when I heard this, I said, this is divine. It's a teacher that has connection with divinity. Inspiration can be inspired to change situations around you as a teacher. Yes. So in case you are a teacher and then you are not able to do even one, my friend, leave the class. Look for something. I don't even know where you get. I'm so like I still ask where you coming from. Maybe we still look at different kinds of teachers and where they are coming from, how they became one. So many things can drive a man into the teaching. You know now, it's a common thing in our setting today. Yeah, become one. So be creative. Ask God to help you. He can. Say, this is the challenge you are having now. God, how do we tackle this? Be creative. You know, something happened in one of our schools. I remembered, I won't forget, I remember this incident that happened where a school fees got missing. The child came with the school fees and then suddenly, story in SS2. Yeah, what do we do? Confusion everywhere. You see, this is where creativity comes in. It's not about maybe cane, carrying cane. And I remember the proprietors of the school said, okay, proprietor said, nobody will go home in SS2. During dismissal, they blocked the gate. Other classes, you can go home SS2, they kept them there. They were there. And then they said the boys should enter one room, the girls should enter one. They were searching them. Searching as if they were carrying cookie. Everybody searching the children. They didn't see the money. You think the people that the person saw the money was foolish? They didn't see the money. But something happened which just, I think somebody came up and said, no, it's okay. If you're the one that is holding the money, this is an inspirational speech or an inspirational talk. Information, say please, just go on and enjoy the money. You understand? The owner of the money is crying, the parents are also lamenting and trying to deal with the child due to his or her carelessness. You understand? So you can go on and enjoy the money, but wait and see. Wait and what? See. You didn't finish this, just wait and see. When you wait, there's something you will see. Yes, we live in, and they said, everyone should go home. Somebody brought the idea, said, don't worry, just talk to the children, appeal to them, talk to their consciences, even those that are having dark conscience. There are some speech you will make. There are some words you will drop in the heart of a child. No matter how bad the child is, that child will change. Even when you want to get a secret from a child, the child will release more than what you needed. The next day, suddenly, like the miraculous, we saw the money kept close to the teacher's table. The person that stole the money quietly, brought the money in the morning and then dropped it. Maybe he has seen or she has seen. Yeah, we'll find out. He has seen and she has seen. Just be creative, that we're saying. Be creative. We're not trying to do away with punishment. No, it has its own place. But there are times where you have complicated situations, you don't know what to do. He's a teacher that will think inwards to find a solution. Thank you very much, the teacher. Remain creative in all that you do. God bless you. I remain your teacher, Mr. Genesis. See you in the next class. Bye.